Tales from the Wood, a Modern Fairy Tale by R.A. Johnson. Narrated by Naomi Mayo.
This book is a work of fiction. Historical figures are represented as accurately as possible, though their thoughts, speech, and writings are the creation of the author. Any resemblance of fictional characters to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Copyright 2022, all rights reserved. Any reproduction of the contents of this book in any form or on any media without the permission of the copyright holder is forbidden. Published by Crow Books, an imprint of Crow IP, LLC. All rights reserved. Dedication. To Ona, you weren't a fan of my writing and wouldn't listen to my favorite band, but I still love you dearly. Preface. I first saw the band Jethro Tull at Madison Square Garden my first year in college back in 1978. I think I'm up to 10 shows of either Tull or Ian Anderson solo since then. Why am I telling you this? Because my love of Tull's music, and especially Mr. Anderson's lyrics, inspired the little book you're holding now. I hadn't heard of Jethro Tull, or any progressive rock band for that matter, when my brother Ed brought home a copy of the album Songs from the Wood shortly after its release in 1977. Like the woman in the story that follows, I felt transported to a different time and place as I listened to its magical lyrics, lilting melodies, and strange key signatures. It still has that effect on me, and it has become a go-to soundtrack for my writing sessions, placing it close to the top of my all-time favorite list. All 9 songs on the original album, augmented by another on the 2003 remastered edition, have always stuck in my mind as a set of tales one might hear around the campfire on a pilgrimage to, say, Canterbury. Recently, I needed a short story for a competition and decided I would, after 4 decades of rumination, weave the songs into a single narrative. Alas, as I should have known would happen, the through line of Cindy's adventures grew beyond a short story into the novella Before You Now. But that gave me the opportunity to publish this modern fairy tale with its beautiful illustrations by Anthony Moravian as a standalone volume. Each chapter is a tale which takes its core story from a song on the album, slightly out of order in some cases. I've done my best to build a hopefully compelling story around them, populated by quirky companions, duplicitous villains, magical creatures, and one young woman trying to make sense of it all. Matching chapter title to song shouldn't be too hard, and I recommend you listen to each track on repeat while reading its companion. After all, that's how I wrote them. Of course, if you're listening to this as an audiobook, take a break and listen to the album now, so you don't interrupt Naomi Mayo's wonderful narration. Faithfully.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?